Hey everybody, this is Christopher Michelle, and this is my fifth tutorial on Blender. Next, I'm going to be showing how to use modifiers to construct a more realistic looking cloud. So, to start things up, we're going to delete this cube, and then we're going to add a UV sphere as the cloud. We're going to raise that up a bit, scale it, make it bigger so you can more see the changes we'll be making. And next, we're going to kind of smush it out a bit, like so. And last, we're going to smooth it, like that. Alright, so now we're going to go into the modifiers tab right here. Add modifiers, we're going to subdivide the surface. And then we're going to add another modifier, the deform modifier, displace. And before we mess with this, we're going to go into our textures tab, add new texture. We're going to have leave it on clouds, but we're going to make the noise hard, and we're going to increase the size to 1. We're going to go back into the modifiers tab, and in the displace scroll down, we're going to go into textures right here, create the texture, change it to the texture we just modified, and change its strength into 0.4. See, getting blobbier. Next, we're going to go back into add modifiers and subdivide again. It smooths it out. We're going to displace one more time and go back into textures and add a new texture. And make sure it says 0.001. And now for the noise for this one, we're going to want to make it soft. Make the size 0.25. And the depth 6. Go back to modifiers, go to the displace texture, and select our new texture. So, and make this strength 0.3. Now these values I'm using, they're not concrete. You can use whatever you want, whatever you think will look better, but I'm just going to go with these values for now. Okay, we had the displace, and then we're going to subdivide again. Add another displace. And that slide just moved it out some more, and now this displace, we're going to go back into textures, add one more new texture, and leave it on soft, and depth can stay the same, but for the size, we're going to use 0. Okay, go back into the modifiers, and the last subdivide, we're going to put the texture in, and you see the changes right there, and the strength for this will be 0.1. And then we add one last subdivide, so we see our cloud looking, starting to look pretty decent. Alright. Now, before we see how it looks good rendered on all the subdivides, I definitely recommend that you send all the renders down to 1, because if you leave it as is, it actually kind of crashed my computer once, so yeah, that wasn't fun. So they're all on 1, and I guess to you could add a soft body texture if you want to be working with like wind and stuff. The soft body, uh, you have to add the self collision on it, and I'll add a force field really quick. And what's doing? All right. I won't really mess with it right now, simply because the cloud by itself is pretty taxing on the computer right now, and the soft body is going to cause the render to slow down even more. So basically, if you have like wind going with the soft body self collision, you'll have like a effect of moving clouds. But just for right now, I'll to at least make the render look come out pretty good. We'll go to the camera, go to its world tab, and immediately afterwards go into its texture tab. For this, we're going to use the image for the background. Open. Let me go to my pictures and use a stormy horizon. I guess that's fine. Go to its influence. Make sure the zenith is down, up, down, horizon is checked off, and make sure the cloud is alright in the picture. Alright, and now let's render. It's building. Yeah, like if we had anything higher than one on that on the subdivisions, that would have taken forever and possibly crashed. On, didn't get the sun. Let me get the lamp to. Oops. Alright. Yeah, as you can see, my computer's already slowing down and kind of acting up with all of this. Alright, there we go. Go back to camera. I'm not even gonna move the key. I'm not even gonna move the cloud back. I'm just gonna do that. And let's render again. Let's see. Background and the cloud right there. So you can mess around with the subdivisions all you like to get like more fluffier. Probably add some more subdivisions and displacements to get how you want. But that's the basics for right now. So, and it already kind of takes up a lot of processing power on your computer as is. But I have it right now, so um, that's pretty much it. So that's how you start making clouds and game objects and modifiers. So this has been Christopher Michelle, and thanks for listening.